My name is Samuel Hess, one of the co-founders of Trip Agency. We are full service CRO A/B testing agency. We started around, let me think, I think 4 or 5 years ago with the agency. Now we're around 45 people, growing every year. Yeah, since day one, like social media was, I would say, like our number one acquisition channel. Like we never had a sales team. Post a lot on LinkedIn. Yeah, like super excited to get the entire content game with you guys onto the next level. Like we're doing it already, so
Awesome.
that's quite cool.
Amazing. And like before we started working together, what was the kind of initial trigger that made you want to like reach out and start a kind of dialect to see how we could kind of help you guys out with the social media side of things?
Yeah, so for us, like the thing or like why I reached out was we're only doing LinkedIn as of right now, and I was like that's the only thing I know how to do.
Yeah.
But also it's like so much work, and like I just want to have someone that's like able to spare on LinkedIn and like is able to bring in new inputs. And then also I like we just started on Twitter. I never had like a clue how Twitter works, or like X now. So I also like because you guys had experience on there, you know how to do it. So that's why I reached out. Like I just wanted to go multi-channel because we have so much content, and it would be a shame like not to play it on different channels as well.
Amazing. Let's talk results. Anything tangible that you've seen?
So like results, like the one thing I'm definitely like I think it's crazy is Twitter. Like I don't like we just had it like last week in the meeting. Like I don't know, like we have like 200 or 300 followers, right? Like I mean we just started and like it's growing like crazy. Like and it had like 0 followers like 3 weeks ago, I think. Now we're like at 2, 3, 400. And it's like I don't know, like growing by 100 every month. For like the impressions is crazy. Like with 300 followers, I think we're doing like 60,000 impressions a month organically, which is insane. Like obviously, like we have some people from LinkedIn that know us there, but I did not expect that. Like some of the posts impression wise, it's better on Twitter than on LinkedIn actually. For example, the one with the like the Venn diagram that we did, it's crazy to see. And yeah, then the other thing like we're working on, which I love to see, is like the analysis you guys do. It's like right now we're posting, I think around 3 or 4 times a week. We're posting test results, and we're like starting to optimize these posts, and like trying to figure out okay what headlines were good, like what type of headlines, then what questions do we ask in the end. It's just like entire testing process with you guys. It's like I always wanted to start testing it. I mean, like we're selling testing, but I never had the structure and like ideas how to do it in the best way. Now with you guys, that's like something that's really starting to take off.
Amazing. And then if you were, say, like having a chat with another agency founder and they were, I mean, like everybody kind of knows the benefits of content and why they should be doing it. But if you were to like explain having experienced the benefits as a founder, like what would you say to someone else? Like why should people be kind of posting content and upping their personal brand game?
Yeah, like I don't like the word personal branding to be honest, but like the content game, because I mean like especially like in the service delivery, it's such a competitive market, and like you can have the best service in the world, and like if you don't do any marketing, like no one's gonna know about it. And I think, yeah, just from an agency perspective, like it's way cheaper to produce content and like try to scale that instead of like hiring a full-on sales team with like I don't know 5 setters, like 1 or 2 closers. Yeah, so that's from my perspective. And also like if you want to like branch out into paid, what we're starting to do now, like you have so much organic content, you sort of know what's resonating, and like you get a lot of feedback from the market directly. That's like the main reason why we do a lot of organic content. Is like it's first of all it's almost free. Like the cost to produce the content is like compared to hiring an entire sales team is like way better. And like also like if we would have to pay for the impressions we do organically on LinkedIn, that would be a couple $100,000 a year probably. So yeah, that's what we do, and it's like very efficient.
Amazing. I love that. And then in terms of if you could like, I guess, think of like the main kind of core problem that we helped you to overcome in terms of like assisting you with your social media. If you had to dial it down to like one thing, what would that be?
Several things. So
that's what we like to hear.
The one thing definitely like branching out to other social media platforms, like in the case we're working on Twitter right now, then obviously you guys are also going to help us with like newsletter strategy, like with like the entire funnel and ecosystem around the content. Because I think most people when I think about content, they only see like this one post. But like that's also what I figured out with you guys. It's like this entire ecosystem. It's like, okay, you have one post on LinkedIn, and like you can do that on Twitter, that you somehow are able to like also put that into the newsletter or like some other media channels. So that definitely was the one thing. And then the other thing is just consistency. I mean, like, yeah, we're still doing a lot of the content on our own and like pretty much like giving it input. But then also like the final touches, like the copywriting, like how exactly it's going to be written, and like some refinement, and just having someone that can take off some of that workload for like small details that are like, I don't know, like often like 80% of the time, or like most time consuming stuff. It's like, yeah, finishing and adding and everything. And that's like a huge plus for us. Because now we're like, maybe like consistency wise, I think like we started working in March, I think, together. Yes. Like we're probably, I think January, like I only was able to do like 10 or 15 posts, and in February, I mean, I didn't do anything else in content for the entire month. I think I was able to do like 30. And I think in March, April, we're now at like, counting Twitter, and probably like, I don't know, 45 to 60 content pieces a month currently, which is like insane. And yeah, that's like, I want to scale the content. It's like, we have it, and then it's just about like how can you reuse it, upcycle it, and put it into best ways, and that's what you guys really help with.
Love it. Thank you, man. I appreciate that feedback. That's very nice to hear.
How I like to think about content is like, I want to try to take the style how Mr. Beast is doing like videos, shorts, and try to get that into the B2B context. Like how can you like that's like, if you ask like what I see you guys working on, that's like what I think should be the ultimate goal. Like there should be like a work towards, okay, how can we figure out how to go viral with every B2B post that we do? It's like, if you're able to do that, like, yeah, B2B audience is like, I don't know, like probably 100 times better than like a B2C audience, I'd say. And that's what I want to work towards, like just growing the B2B audience, because these are the people that actually have the financial power to buy products and services.
Even if it was like 1 or 2 posts a week, for example, but they just blew up.
Yeah, but if one post does 500 to 700K every time, like that's better than doing 15 posts.
Yeah. So like, what's the, you kind of have to do the, like, I was reading Naval's book, I can't remember what it's called, but about you have to do the 99% to get to like the 1% of the thing that's actually going to get you most of the results. Yeah. So we obviously want to work towards that to kind of get there eventually.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Love that, man. Would you mind just saying kind of a few final piece words as to kind of your overall experience working with us, the benefits you've seen, and just kind of any other kind of open things you would suggest to other agency owners who may be, considering working with us?
Yeah, so for us currently, like, it's a no-brainer working with you guys, because like the price, like what we get for it is insane. Like frees up so much time. Like it would be more expensive to hire someone internally than to do it with you guys, and you guys have like more experience from more accounts. And I definitely like, you still need to like have the ownership 100% over your socials and like the content strategy and like overall. Because I have to say that's like at least what you guys are not doing for us, but like you're like helping to like distribute the content. But for everyone like that sort of knows what he wants with content, I think they definitely should go with you guys. We're super happy so far. If something should change, we're gonna like just say that as well. But no, we love it so far. Like the price is right, like what we get for it is right, and like how you guys are like trying to make it better every day is also amazing to see. So super happy. And also, if we have something, like we always can talk to you or Oscar. And like I've never heard something, no, we cannot do that, or like, no, it's not possible. Like you always find a way to make it possible.
Love it. That's amazing. Thank you so much, dude. That's awesome.
You're welcome.
Cool, dude. I really, really appreciate you taking the time to do this, my friend.